Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Salutations and greetings. This is the newest Wolf Frank here from YouTube and Ryan New 100 from Skype. For those who doesn't know what Skype is kind of like a free chat room. But when doing the group chat, it will cost you and you will have to upgrade from time to time. But pretty much I'm staying with my premium account. So therefore, yeah, all you have to do is just find me on Skype, Ryan New 100. The words Ryan New would be squashed together, so just to make sure no one would be confused about that. So let me see. Yep, the beard is back. Why is that? That's because I missed the fella. When I shaved it off completely for cosplay and other performances, I felt naked. So therefore, I got my beard back, and since this is November, where people will be calling it as Mo-member, where you grow a mustache, or mole, some people may say, for, I think it was a fundraiser or charity, a foundation maybe? I'll try to look it up sometime. So, yeah. Let's see what's happening right now. Let's see. Today, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a very special video, all because this is going to be my first toy review video. If you had been looking at some of my videos in the past, none of them are toy reviews. They will mostly be bloggings. They might be poems. There might be raps. Well, improvised raps. There might be songs. There even was a free DVD collection review from WWE Films. So if you could be able to find it, scroll all the way down, you'll be able to see the DVD cover of See No Evil, The Kazam, and Hot Past Life 2. Hot Past Dead 2. Yeah, I think it was Hot Past Dead 2. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm doing right now is doing the review of Nerf Strike Guns. Pretty much what those I have bought and will be using for cosplay ideas. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start off with the first one. I do have to move back a little bit here, so, yep, men's moving. Got it from a good shop. I think it was an interesting t-shirt to get. So, ladies and gentlemen, my first Nerf gun that I have got was the N-Strike Long Strike CX-06. I like to call it CX Mach 6 because it sounded more professional. You see, it is built as both a assault rifle and as a sniper rifle. If you wanted to, it even becomes a shotgun just by removing the miniaturized Crosshair targeters. So yeah, it's pretty much 3 in 1. Actually, it's 4 in 1 because if you have no weapons, you can be able to use that as melee attack by pretty much doing that for self-defense, self-awareness. I mean, yeah. So my first Nerf gun, and this is the one that doesn't have battery operated, so it is spring loaded, and it does work. It holds up to 6 of the clip system, or mags in professional meaning, and that will be these ones. You can see it's pretty nice, a good neon orange kind of color. So yeah, 2 connected right there for storage, and 1 goes inside there. To be able to put it in, since this is locked off, you need to make sure that it's been fired. So pretty much you need to pull this lever down. It's on both sides, so pretty much you can be able to do either side depending if you are left-handed or right-handed. Get yourself a clip system. I put in about $7 in this one. I know it's pretty much a maximum of the dots a clip system hold is 6. But there is only a little bit of room left, so I decided to put in another one in. Just don't know why. Lock it into place and make sure that the arrow, you can be able to see it on the dot, is pointing to where it's going to fire. So lock it in place and pull this down. Oh, and just to make sure, if you got it like that, it will not fire. The trigger will get stuck. So push the lever all the way forward until you get like an orange lock system just to tell you it's loaded. Then all you have to do is just get ready to fire. So since this is a big room, I'm going to be firing in pretty much in the back somewhere. So pretty much on the walls. So I'm going to be pointing at that wall just mainly in front of me. And the dodge does go real fast with this. You can be able to mainly to find that with some of the spring-loaded gadgets, they do, however, have a jamming thing. Since if a dot gets jammed, it will damage the system and the gears inside this. To get that jamming one out, and I do apologize, that was my cat knocking on a wall. Yeah, I can see you, little one. Yeah, to get the jam dot out, pull this all the way back. You notice the little door at the top here? That will help you get an access to remove the clip dot that was been locked. So pretty much at the final way, if it gets close enough underneath, it will jam all of it. So to remove the dot, pull this all the way back by these. So yeah, this will be a cosplay idea for using Team Fortress 2 Sniper cosplay. If you haven't played the game, it's kind of like a Modern Warfare game. I think it was based around mid-World War II era. So all the guys with different nationalities, different accents, different personalities will be dressed up in a Modern World War II kind of way. So yeah, this is going to be used for sniper. All I have to do is just probably repaint all of it so it looks like a proper sniper. So I'm going to be laying this down somewhere because these are easy to break. So I did have to tell you that. The second one I have got, ladies and gentlemen, is this big fella. I give you the Longshot 6 Mark 6. Now this counts as both a assault rifle, a 2 guns in 1 combo. And it can only hold only 2 of the clip system. One for storage, one for regular firing. And yes, you can see from the top, it does have a crosshair scope. Only problem is, when you're trying to use it on this, you don't see anything properly. So in other words, it's like you're completely hanged over and everything is spinning around, it's drunk. Then, well, in other words, it's like a one-night stand with Charlie Sheen. So I do apologize for that one, but Nerf is winning. So yeah. So let's go and start with this one. It fires 2 dots. Why? Because as you can see, there are 2 triggers and holders on this one. That's because it's 2 guns in 1, ladies and gentlemen. So this one kind of looks like a brickish futuristic hand rifle. And this one has a regular assault rifle that could be adjusted for your shoulder just by pulling this tab. You could be able to mainly see it a little bit. It's a more darker than its surroundings. So that's for lock. That's for unlock. And those are the only two places you can be able to lock it on. So yeah, that's for if you wanted to hold onto your gun on shoulder right. But if you wanted it down there, that can only be used for non-shoulder ability. But your wrist will get hurt multiple times on this. So the only way you can be able to use it is either completely straight, or when you have kind of like a wrapping around your wrist. Hold it nice and strong. And same thing, it's a spring-loaded one. And when you pull the lever back, this does fall completely back because it is completely loose. So let me remove the scope. And I'm going to tip this one upwards. Completely loose, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, to remove the clip system from this one, the trigger is only on the right side, not the left, only the right. So just mainly pull the little orange trigger down, then up again if you wanted to go out fighting. And of course the spring-loaded firing mechanism on this one is in fact a little bit more stronger than the long strike. So yeah, and for this one, it just mainly put the dot in there, pull that down, and just mainly fire. So yeah, and to lock both the guns in place, see the little grooves that pretty much on the inside, it's like tabs. They go around to the miniaturized groovings that on the top here, but they can only be inserted in by putting your gun to about 90 degrees, then clocking them anti-clockwise. Oh, and I do wanted to tell you that it does have a tripod if your arms and shoulders really does get very tiring and stressful by holding it so much. So pretty much the tripod can be able to be used when you're laying down on the ground and ready to fire at your friends in hidden sight. Okay, so I'm gonna put that away. I like to use this scope with the long strike. Why? Because it does look the scope looks really better as it becomes like a sniper, but not as kind of like a bazooka, a heavy rifle. Yeah, that's right. This is a heavy rifle, not a handheld assault rifle. It's a heavy rifle. So yeah, I'm gonna put that one down. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, this one does have batteries, but only for this. You can be able to see it. It is a laser. Can only hold to I think 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 volt AAA batteries. And this is the Recon CX Mark 6. It's kind of like a simple rifle. So you got simple, assault, and heavy. So pretty much I'm a rifler. Let's see, this works really well. The difference with this one is pretty much with most of the guns, this doesn't go off, but this one does. See the little trigger there? Pull that down, pull that out, and of course, if you wanted to make it as a form of Kamen Rider Talk in Kamen Rider Ryuki Dragon Knight, Just mainly take out the barrel off the top and you get this. So pretty much all you have to do is mainly repaint it completely from metallic silver and green, and also having Torque's Minotaur Bull logo onto it. So yeah, to unload and reload this one, simple, from the top, pull it all the way back, then both triggers on each side, mainly pull this back and this falls down. But I like to do a little bit of a funny thing, just keep my hand down like that. So pretty much when I'm holding the empty mag like that, I fold this down, quickly pick up like a new one, bring this all the way back up, then insert. Maybe I shouldn't say insert when doing a review. I know. Dirty joke. And the funny about this one, because as you can see on the other weapons, this one contains a flip up other than a pull down access door. So yeah, you got that. Keep this all the way back, and again, just like the Longshot, only holds 2 of the mag systems. Twist that all the way around, back, and pretty much this Crosshair is different from the others. Why? Is because this only adjusts this if you wanted to get a long shot. You have to put it at the top. But if you want like a close attack, a close trigger happy motion, trigger happy, keep it on to the bottom. But I like to keep it at the middle, because that would be normally where the middle would be. If you don't know where the middle might be, if you can see mostly onto the, there'll be like a small grooving right there. Flip this all the way down. It should be able to be hitting on this side of the grooving. So that is pretty much the middle of your crosshair system. Again, a flip shotgun crosshair. Laser system works perfectly for let's see, to be able to see it. That is for like for a small beam, but if you want like an advanced shot, it will be like that. It will just expand the beam, and this will be the perfect part. I like to improvise on any of my guns, so therefore this is what I would do with this one. I would pretty much keep that there, grab the Longshot scope if I can, and put it onto the bottom here. It does look a little bit more heavier on one side, so I go for another one. And this time, the long strikes doing Crosshair will be mainly at the front. Why? I don't know. Just something if I wanted to have like a whacked out Nerf gun. If I repaint this all completely in like a in red paint, metallic, and synthetic paints, this will probably look like a overkill gun, a Nerf Overkill CX Mark 6. So yeah, this will feels more heavier, but it becomes more stable. So yeah, and if I don't want to use that when using the Longshot scope that I'm holding right here, I can mainly have it on my long strike gun just to look like a proper sniper. Simple as that. Oh, and I do I got something else here. You may have like leftover miniaturized darts and the clip system, and you don't even know where you're gonna hold them when you're moving them out. So that's why I got myself a Nerf belt. This holds up to 12 of similar darts. Just mainly push them in without damaging the darts because they are foam, and the top it's kind of like a very soft rubber, and your clip system's going to the big grooves here. You can be able to see it properly. You will get about maximum 7 or 6. So pretty much you have to have this facing down with this piece holding upwards, because if you hold it down like that, it will drop eventually. So I'm going to stand up for this one. I'm going to put on the belt, and I will have to tell you all that with this belt, this can be on any kind if you like. So in other words, you can keep it as a regular belt if you have like a back problem, like you have a metal rod connected towards your spine. So yeah, clip system holding down like that, and the I'll just leave that up there. They will fall off. So pretty much open the sling up like that, then slide this all the way down without knocking the darts, and hold it down like that. So yeah, again, this holds up towards 6 of the clip systems and 12 of the darts. Individual darts. But if you want to have it on your shoulder, then you pretty much have to release it, because this is held by I do apologize for not remembering what these are called. You can have this pretty much around your shoulder, around your torso, kind of like from a horizontal. So yeah. So I'm gonna be using the Longshot to demonstrate the carrying thing. So pretty much connected towards with the groovings like that. There's also one on here onto the crosshair, and you just immediately just turn it around like that. So it goes from connected towards your shoulder blade towards near where your hip are. You can hold it down like that, and it will hold on to your gun securely, but again, it will be very loose because of the weight you'll be holding on to. I also heard that Nerf is going to be making not just the Vortex, the ones that have the green disc that fires. They also releasing Nerf swords. I would be able to look it up. Let me put that a little bit up. I don't want my head to be cut up like Frankenstein. So yeah, they do come out with Nerf swords. So I'm gonna put these down just to make sure I don't break any of them. And my computer just kind of went off for a moment. So yeah, remove the dot and the clip systems. Another one had dropped. To put these back in, push the top dot downwards and just slide it in. So it's kind of like you want to reload on cigarettes. Why? Because you're awesome. Damn it, it went out too early. That was she said. I shall put that down, since that will be extremely not wise of me. So, yeah, I will be coming back towards Facebook, just to let you know, on my original, on my account right new. So yeah, I will have to pretty much have to leave it at that, because I may be over my limit of uploading data. So, ladies and gentlemen, peace out, cheers, and I'm gonna have myself a flirt. What, you were thinking about something else? That's okay. I even have it in spearmint. So yeah, see you all later.